During November, as an experiment, Dallas tournament organization Tourney Locator temporarily banned Kazuya and Steve for a month at their local Shockwave. Following the overwhelming success of No Fundies November, T-Lock followed up with what they call Happy Have Fun Days holidays. As you can see in the graphic, not only are the Steve and Kazuya bans continuing, but R.O.B will be joining them this month. Will the multiple PR R.O.Bs survive in the upcoming brackets? Or will the carried allegations catch up to them, just as they caught up to the Steves and Kazuyas last month? Well, we actually already know the answer. The first Shockwave with the R.O.B ban has already passed, and today, I'm going to quickly recap the crazy bracket that subverted all of Dallas's expectations. But before we get to the bracket, I'm going to put a disclaimer here. Last November's experiment of banning Kazuya and Steve was a success in entrance, viewers, and overall happiness in the Dallas community. It's only natural that T-Lock will extend the ban for another month, and with another notoriously annoying character. Please understand that Shockwave is the only tournament in Dallas with a ban in place, and that we literally have 11 other tournaments a week that don't have a ban. These Shockwaves also don't count towards this season's PR. The bans are done by our community, for our community, and we're all thankful for the fresh experience T-Lock is bringing to the table. With that out of the way, let's take a look at the top 8 of the Shockwave that features a R.O.B, Kazuya, and Steve ban. Starting at 7th, we see Phenom and Denti. I've gone over Denti's legendary Brawl, PM, and Smash 4 legacy in a previous video, and it's awesome to see his Olimar and PT returning in another top 8. Phenom, however, is another unexpected face to see up here. He's an old school player, having dominated the central Arkansas scene in Smash 4 with his Fox. His Fox is also prominent in Ultimate, but with Steve and Kazuya being less than favorable matchups for Fox, we haven't seen him for a while. Hopefully with these bans in place, he'll start to make a return just like Denti. Up next at 5th, we see Danby and Hippo. If the name Hippo sounds familiar, that's because that's me, the Kazuya main. Yep, the Kazuya main plays top 5 at the tournament where Kazuya was banned. I've been exclusively learning Roy for the past month and a half, so I'm glad the results are finally starting to pay off. After all, in case you forgot, I am a PR player, so be sure to stay on the lookout for me. Danby, a local powerhouse, placed 5th. Danby was justifiably the 2nd seed, but he unluckily got eliminated early to Lima, the 1st seed and 1st place. As a matter of fact, almost everyone in the top 8 lost a set to Lima this tournament, and over half of them got eliminated out of the tournament by him. This is because Lima got upset early by 2nd place finisher AZ. AZ was New Mexico's #1 player, but moved to Dallas around a year ago. After getting placed on our PR for a season, he actually became a father, and as a result, we saw less and less of him. It's pretty cool to see a stylish wolf make an explosive return, beating the unbeatable Lima, but only for one set. Lima is Dallas's golden child. Him winning a tournament is just another day in Dallas. But the only reason I'm mentioning him now is that in the spirit of Happy Have Fun holidays, Lima also switched characters this bracket. Instead of Lima's world famous Bayonetta, he actually played a lot of core in this tournament, and placed 1st place after a grueling 9-set losers run, clearly showing us that he is that guy, and he has the fundies to prove it. But what about the guys with no fundies? Of course, I'm talking about the players who drowned without their main, R.O.B. The R.O.B players who entered were as follows: Grayson, ranked 4th, Cosma, ranked 5th, and Zahir, an unranked but known up-and-comer. To get straight to the point, Cosma went 0-2, and Zahir and Grayson both placed 17th. It was so hilarious to see and poke fun at such powerful players drown in bracket without their main. It doesn't help that Grayson played DK and Cosma played Lucario this bracket, both bottom of the bottom tier characters. Just like they switched from top 5 character R.O.B to bottom 10 character DK, their placements also got flipped, from placing top 8 to going 0-2 and 1-2. But hey, at least Grayson got 1st in the redemption bracket. That's all for this tournament. Besides Lima at 1st, not a single player in top 8 placed their seed. They all outperformed or underperformed how they were expected to. That's the type of competition and unpredictability that these bans are bringing to our region. Instead of the static top 8s filled with Steve, Kazuya, and R.O.B that we're all used to seeing every week, we get fresh and exciting upsets that flip the bracket, old school legends returning against all odds, and top 8s filled with characters whose playstyles the community unanimously respects, like Fox, PT, Roy, Wolf, and wait. Thanks for watching, y'all. I get that some of you might think competition is getting weaker because of these bans, but this week's Shockwave actually has no banned characters. And as a matter of fact, if you are watching this video on the day it was uploaded, Shockwave will be happening tonight at 7 PM Central. We're expecting a larger turnout tonight as we're right in the middle of winter break. So tune in for some of the hottest Ultimate Texas has to offer. Dallas is home to multiple world-class players like Yanni, Lima, Teaser, Burr, and Atomic, just to name a few. And Shockwave is by far one of the best produced locals in the world, rivaling Xanadu in our high quality cameras, crisp clean graphics, and amazing commentators like Kimona, Neighbor, and Disco Bunny to enrich your viewing experience.
Cut my life into pieces.
This is my full charge waft!
So, you definitely don't want to miss it. I'm Hippo, and I'll see you guys next time.